This might sound unbelievable, but it's absolutely real. The AR-15's long-standing reputation as America's go-to home defense firearm may be facing serious competition, and not because of politics. It's because modern shotguns in 2026 have evolved into highly capable platforms that offer substantial power, clearer legal positioning in many jurisdictions, and impressive tactical versatility. For years, rifles dominated the spotlight, largely because they drive a huge portion of industry sales. But after 3 decades around this business, I can tell you the conversation is shifting. And the #1 pick on this list? It's so unexpected that most of your shooting buddies probably haven't even considered it. Let's dive in. Number 9, Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical. Here's a question most people never think to ask. What happens when a competition shotgun is purpose-built for defensive use? The answer is the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical. This platform was developed on the 3-gun circuit, where speed matters and malfunctions cost matches. Mossberg took that competition-driven reliability and performance, gave it a tactical configuration with ghost ring sights, and equipped it with an extended 8-shot magazine tube. The result is a shotgun that blends competitive performance with defensive capability. The gas system is tuned for fast, consistent cycling. Follow-up shots are quick and controlled, and the trigger is crisp. More like what you'd expect on a competition gun than a traditional defensive shotgun. Mossberg didn't water it down for the tactical market. They kept the performance-oriented internals. It features an oversized bolt release, a beveled loading port for smoother reloads, and a receiver that's drilled and tapped for optics. Add a red dot, and you can run it with speed and precision similar to a compact carbine in close quarters. While a rifle platform offers higher magazine capacity, a 12-gauge defensive load delivers significant effectiveness per trigger press at typical home defense distances. The 940 Pro Tactical is designed to maximize that capability with speed and control. Who is this shotgun for? It's for the shooter who trains consistently, the one who runs drills, studies technique, and focuses on mastering their equipment, not just owning it. If you value speed, reliability, and performance under pressure, this platform deserves serious consideration. Number 8, Fostech Origin 12. This might sound unbelievable, but it's real. The Fostech Origin 12 represents what happens when engineers stop asking, why? And start asking, why not? The Origin 12 is a semi-automatic shotgun that feeds from detachable AR-style box magazines, available in 5-round, 10-round, and even drum configurations where legally permitted. Instead of loading shells into a traditional tube, you perform magazine changes similar to a rifle platform, which can significantly reduce reload time with proper training. It operates on a short-stroke gas piston system designed to handle a wide range of loads, from light target ammunition to heavier defensive loads and slugs. Compared to many pump-action shotguns, the gas system helps soften perceived recoil, making it more manageable during rapid follow-up shots. Ergonomically, the controls feel familiar to anyone who has run an AR-style firearm. The safety selector, charging handle, and magazine release layout make the manual of arms intuitive for shooters already accustomed to modern sporting rifles. In some jurisdictions where certain rifle platforms face additional restrictions, semi-automatic shotguns may fall under different regulatory categories. As always, compliance depends entirely on state and local law, so owners must verify legality before purchasing or configuring any firearm. The Origin 12 isn't without trade-offs. It's relatively heavy, and the detachable magazines, especially higher capacity options, can be bulky. However, for shooters who prioritize fast reload capability and semi-automatic performance in a shotgun platform, it offers a distinctive alternative to traditional tube-fed designs. If you're the kind of shooter who appreciates innovation and isn't afraid to explore non-traditional platforms, the Origin 12 represents a forward-thinking approach to shotgun design, blending rifle-style handling with 12-gauge capability. Number 7, IWI Tavor TS12. The capacity on the TS12 is impressive, but just wait until you see number 3. At first glance, the IWI Tavor TS12 looks like something straight out of a science fiction video game. And honestly, that's part of its appeal. This bullpup semi-automatic shotgun features 3 rotating magazine tubes, each holding 5 rounds. That gives you a total capacity of 15 rounds of 12 gauge before reloading. The tubes are manually rotated, which allows users to load different types of ammunition in each one. For example, buckshot in one tube, slugs in another, and specialty loads in the third. That flexibility gives the shooter multiple options within a single platform. Thanks to its bullpup design, the overall length is approximately 28 inches while still maintaining an 18.5-inch barrel. That means you retain full barrel performance in a shorter, more compact package compared to many traditional shotguns and even some rifle configurations. As with most bullpups, the trigger is serviceable but not exceptional. Bullpup trigger systems tend to feel different due to their linkage design. The balance can also feel rear-heavy at first since most of the mass sits toward the back of the firearm. However, with practice and familiarity, many shooters adapt to the ergonomics. In confined spaces, compactness matters. A traditional rifle with a 16-inch barrel and extended stock is typically longer overall than the TS12. The shorter footprint can make movement through tight spaces more manageable, depending on the user's training and setup. The TS12 is clearly designed for those who prioritize capacity and versatility in a defensive shotgun platform. If you value having significant onboard capacity in a compact configuration, this is a shotgun that stands out. Number 6, Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. At first glance, you might assume this is just a traditional bird gun finished in black, but that would be a mistake. The Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol is what happens when a legacy manufacturer takes a proven sporting platform and adapts it for defensive use. The A300 Action has been around for years and has built a reputation for reliability. Beretta's gas-operated system is designed to run cleanly and consistently, helping reduce carbon-related cycling issues during extended shooting sessions. With proper lubrication and routine care, it's known for dependable performance. The Ultima Patrol variant adds several defensive-oriented upgrades, including an enlarged bolt release, an easy-to-access cross-bolt safety, and a factory-installed Picatinny rail for mounting optics. Many models also include M-lock slots for attaching lights or accessories. The stock offers adjustable length of pull, allowing shooters to tailor the fit whether wearing heavier gear or lighter clothing. The gas system also helps mitigate perceived recoil compared to pump-action shotguns, making it more manageable for a wide range of shooters. Unlike more mechanically complex platforms, the manual of arms is straightforward. Load, disengage the safety, and press the trigger. Under stress, simplicity can be an advantage. There's no need to manage multiple rifle-style controls. Just clear, intuitive operation. Who is this shotgun for? It's for the practical defender who values proven reliability over flash. The shooter who doesn't need the most expensive or exotic platform. Just one that works when it matters most. Number 5, Mossberg 590M with Chisel. Shotguns are supposed to be outdated, right? Tell that to the Mossberg 590M. This platform proves that pump-action shotguns didn't disappear, they evolved. The 590M series departs from traditional tube-fed designs by using a detachable box magazine system. Instead of loading shells one at a time into a fixed tube, you insert a magazine, allowing for faster reloads compared to conventional pump shotguns. That alone modernizes the platform significantly. The Chisel stock adds another layer of refinement. It features a minimalist chassis-style design with a more vertical grip angle that promotes proper hand placement and improved control. Unlike some traditional pistol grip-only setups that constrain the wrist, this configuration keeps the shooter's arm more naturally aligned with the bore, helping manage recoil more efficiently. Because it's a pump action, the system is manually operated. That means it doesn't rely on a gas system or recoil spring to cycle. In adverse conditions, extreme cold, dust, or long-term storage, pump Pump guns have a long-standing reputation for reliability when properly maintained. The action on the 5.90M is smooth, and the manual stroke gives the shooter full control over cycling. While semi-automatic platforms may offer faster follow-up shots under ideal conditions, a well-trained shooter can run a pump gun quickly and effectively. And because the user cycles the action manually, the platform can handle a wide range of ammunition without worrying about load-specific cycling issues. This shotgun appeals to shooters who value mechanical simplicity and direct control. If you prefer straightforward operation, durability, and a design that doesn't depend on gas systems or complex internals, the 5.90M with a Chisel-style stock offers a modern take on a classic pump-action concept. Number 4. Benelli M4 XT. The Benelli M4 is widely regarded as a legend in the world of semi-automatic shotguns. While newer platforms continue to enter the market, the M4 has earned its reputation through years of real-world service and proven performance. The M4 XT uses Benelli's auto-regulating gas-operated Argo system, a dual-piston design that has been fielded by military units around the world, including the U.S. Marine Corps. The Argo system uses two short-stroke stainless steel pistons positioned near the chamber, helping distribute heat and carbon more efficiently. This design reduces stress on individual components and contributes to long-term durability. The bolt assembly is robust, and the overall construction feels extremely solid. With its steel components and rugged build quality, the M4 was clearly engineered for harsh environments and demanding conditions. The XT variant includes a 7-round magazine tube, ghost ring sights, and a Picatinny rail for mounting optics. This allows users to configure the shotgun with red dots or other accessories depending on their needs. The trigger pull is typically on the heavier side, but it is consistent and predictable. Recoil is manageable, even when firing full-power 3-inch Magnum loads, thanks to the gas-operated system. Compared to modular rifle platforms, the M4 is relatively straightforward in its design. Routine maintenance is simple. Clean the barrel, wipe down the bolt carrier group, and keep the system properly lubricated. While all firearms contain wear components that eventually require maintenance, the M4 has built a reputation for reliability and longevity when properly cared for. If you choose the Benelli M4 XT, you're investing in a platform with a long-standing service record and a reputation as a benchmark in the semi-automatic shotgun category. It represents heritage, durability, and performance that has stood the test of time. Number 3. Beretta 1301 LTT. This is the Ferrari of defensive shotguns. The Beretta 1301 LTT isn't just another semi-automatic shotgun. It's a collaboration between Beretta and Langdon Tactical Technology, LTT, one of the most respected names in performance firearm customization. Ernest Langdon took the already fast 1301 platform and refined it for even greater efficiency and shootability. The LTT version features an enhanced loading port that has been opened and beveled to facilitate faster, smoother reloads. The bolt release is enlarged for easier manipulation under stress, and the trigger is tuned for a cleaner, more consistent break. Edges have been carefully dehorned to improve handling and reduce snag points. At the heart of the platform is Beretta's Blink gas operating system. It was engineered for extremely fast cycling, allowing rapid follow-up shots with minimal delay between trigger presses. The system is designed to manage recoil efficiently, helping the shooter stay on target during strings of fire. The LTT package typically includes a Nordic Components magazine extension, bringing capacity to 7 rounds in the tube plus 1 in the chamber, depending on configuration. The stock is adjustable for length of pull, and many models feature high visibility sights. The overall fit and finish reflect a performance-oriented build. While comparisons are often made between shotguns and rifle platforms, each serves different purposes and excels in different contexts. At close defensive distances, a 12-gauge loaded with appropriate defensive ammunition delivers significant stopping capability. That said, platform selection should always be based on training, environment, and legal considerations. If you're the kind of shooter who prioritizes speed, refinement, and high-performance equipment, and who trains regularly to maximize it, the 1301 LTT represents one of the most refined semi-automatic shotgun options available today. Number 2. Genesis Arms Gen 12. What if there were a shotgun that shared components with your AR-15? That's the concept behind the Genesis Arms Gen 12. The Gen 12 is a hybrid platform built around a standard AR-10 style lower receiver, not AR-15, due to the size and pressure of 12 gauge. This means certain familiar components, such as compatible triggers, grips, and stocks, can be used depending on the configuration. The upper receiver, however, is purpose-built to handle 12-gauge shotgun shells. The result is a platform that blends rifle-style ergonomics with shotgun capability. The Gen 12 uses a short-stroke gas piston system rather than direct impingement, which helps keep the action cleaner during operation. It feeds from detachable box magazines, typically available in various capacities depending on local regulations. One notable feature is its recoil management system. The buffer system and overall design help moderate perceived recoil compared to many traditional semi-automatic shotguns, making it more controllable during follow-up shots. For owners already familiar with AR-style controls and handling, the Gen 12 offers a similar manual of arms. That familiarity can shorten the learning curve compared to transitioning to a completely different shotgun platform. However, it's important to note that compatibility and interchangeability depend on the specific lower receiver and configuration, and all setups must comply with applicable federal, state, and local laws. The Gen 12 represents a modular approach to firearm design, combining elements of a modern sporting rifle with the capabilities of a 12-gauge system. It appeals to shooters who value adaptability, mechanical familiarity, and platform integration within their existing training framework. Number 1. Beretta 1301 Tactical Mod 2. This is it, the reason this list exists. The Beretta 1301 Tactical Mod 2 builds on the already proven 1301 platform and refines it based on feedback from law enforcement professionals, competitive shooters, and defensive users. Beretta didn't reinvent the system. They improved it where it mattered. The Mod 2 features an enhanced loading port for smoother reloads, an enlarged charging handle, a redesigned bolt release, and updated stock texturing for improved control under stress. The foundation remains Beretta's Blink gas operating system, known for its fast cycling and consistent reliability. Out of the box, the 1301 Tactical Mod 2 includes a Picatinny rail for optics, a 7-round magazine tube, capacity may vary by jurisdiction, and ghost ring sights that can co-witness with certain red dot optics. The platform supports lights and other accessories while maintaining usable backup iron sights. It's designed as a complete defensive system. The trigger is clean and consistent, recoil is manageable thanks to the gas-operated action, and the 1301 platform has developed a reputation for reliability when properly maintained. When comparing rifles and shotguns for defensive use, context matters. Shotguns firing appropriate defensive loads can be highly effective at typical home defense distances. At the same time, over-penetration and terminal performance depend heavily on ammunition selection, environment, and training, regardless of platform. Responsible ownership means understanding those variables and choosing equipment appropriate for your living situation. For many shooters, the 1301 Tactical Mod 2 represents a balance of speed, controllability, and modern defensive features. It's a refined evolution of a proven system. So there it is, a lineup of modern shotguns that challenge the long-standing assumption that rifles dominate every defensive scenario. Technology has advanced, designs have improved, and today's shotgun platforms are faster, more modular, and more adaptable than ever before. Now I want to hear from you. Did the 1301 Tactical Mod 2 deserve the top spot? Or are you sticking with your preferred rifle platform? Drop your thoughts below. Which one was underrated? Which one was overrated? And which one would you choose? Train smart, stay prepared.